Hi all, welcome to week 4. So this week what you're going to be doing is practicing writing short essays. So you will have a short reading that covers how to write a short essay, and then you will have some practice. Now in the other class, in week 3, you already wrote a pretty short essay that was only 500 to 750 words. So you've had a little bit of practice with this already. In this one, you will write an even shorter one. So like 150 to 200 is what we're looking for here. The last essay you wrote in the other class was a narrative, so it's got a very different structure to this one. For this one, what I'm looking for is for you to put ideas together in an informative or persuasive way that gets your point across. So let's go ahead and look through this. First part here is a short reading, and if you open this up, it's a PDF, and it just goes through some of the steps of how to write an essay like this, why we write these essays, and I've talked about this before. You're writing them because it helps reinforce your learning and helps to get you to retain information, and because it models the process of learning. So it's going to talk about some of that here. It is then going to show you all of the steps for writing a short essay. You won't have to do any research for this one. This will just be a topic that you use yourself. But the rest of these parts you'll do from generating ideas to outlining to writing to editing. And then they have a couple of examples here of short essays. This one, why small dogs are better than big dogs. And this one is why big dogs are better than small dogs. So look over these and you'll see kind of what I'm looking for. And then your assignment for this week is this right here, where you will use the techniques discussed in the article to actually write an essay yourself. Make a short outline, come up with ideas, and then form that into a complete essay. And you don't need any sources for this part. You do need a topic that other people will have talked about in the past, or that they can relate to. So not like something about like just personal to you, but something that is a topic that other people have talked about, because you will eventually add sources into this essay later on. So here are some different topic suggestions if you can't come up with an idea, but you can talk about anything that you care about and know about already. Yeah, so dogs are better than cats. Sleep is important because Bella should have picked Jacob over Edward because, if you're a Twilight fan, I forgot I wrote that in there. Kilgore College's basketball or football team will win a champion this next year because blank is the best major, because whatever your major is. You can do any of those. You can also come up with your own topic if you're thinking of one right now that would work for you. So for mine, I picked a topic that is near and dear to my heart, which is rabbits being difficult pets. From there, I came up with this introduction, and all you need to do for your introduction, introduce your topic briefly, and then write a thesis statement. So for rabbits are difficult pets, I said, rabbits are some of the cutest animals that people can keep as pets. However, owning a rabbit is not for the faint of heart. And then this is my thesis statement right here. A thesis statement is basically going to tell you, your audience, in a single sentence, what the whole point of your essay is. So in this one, I'm going to cover my topics that I'm going to cover, and I'm going to cover my main idea. So I said, rabbits make difficult pets, which is my main idea, because they are destructive and messy. And these will be the 2 body paragraphs that I write here in a second. So after that, I need body paragraphs. Your body paragraphs are going to flesh out your points. And in this case, the first one here, I said rabbits are difficult pets because of how destructive they are. So I have a topic sentence here that is saying what this paragraph is about, and then I'm going to go into more detail. Rabbits in nature eat everything and chew on everything else. This is not a problem when they chew on sticks and grass in nature, but they'll also chew on any wooden or plastic thing in your house, including electric cords. Future rabbit owners should be prepared to rabbit-proof their homes by keeping electronics out of reach and covering exposed wood. This is true for my rabbits. Cornbread and cheesecake, they like to try and destroy my house. The next point that I made was that rabbits are messy. And so in this paragraph here, my topic sentence, rabbits are also very messy. And then I have some explanation for that. They poop constantly because their metabolisms are very fast. They also do not do it to mark their territory if other rabbits are around. If they are free in your house, they will poop all over it. Some rabbits can be litter box trained, but this takes a lot of constant work and it is not always possible. Future rabbit owners should be prepared to sweep a lot and should not have carpeted floors. They might also chew the carpeted floors, but I didn't mention that. Okay, so very simple. There's like 5 sentences maybe in each one of these. I'm not looking for a lot here. I just want you to get your point across, give me a topic sentence, elaborate on what that is about, explain it in your own words, and then wrap up your paragraph. And then finally, I'm going to have a conclusion where I'm going to restate my main idea and give my audience something they can take away from this essay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about how rabbits are difficult and messy, but also they are nice pets to have, I think is what I say. Yeah. So I said rabbits are difficult pets. They can be messy and hard to train, and they will destroy your house and electronics if you let them. If these problems do not discourage you, I can also tell you that they are some of the funniest and cutest pets a person can have. All right, so you don't need these, like the bold parts in here that are part of the outline. I'm just looking for 4 paragraphs, about 200 words, 150 to 200 words, whatever works for you. Once you have that written, you'll just post it in the text box below here and press submit, and you'll be done for this week. And then next week we'll go in and we'll talk about how to find good sources and how to insert those into your paper. All right, that's it for this week. Have a good week. See you all next time.